EU lawmakers vote for three major texts in anti-money laundering package that also targets crypto. UK regulator FCA plans to deliver a market abuse regime for crypto this year. Genesis to pay SEC $21 million penalty to settle charges over Gemini product.
China tells U.S. to not take sides on South China Sea issue. In Indonesia, Beijing's South China Sea presence seen as threat to national interests, survey shows. Taiwan acknowledges presence of U.S. troops on outlying islands.
Elon Musk accused Jeff Bezos' former wife Mackenzie Scott of destroying Western civilization with her philanthropy, then she quietly doubled her donations. In France, three families hold 15.5% of the CAC 40, including the Arnolds, the largest shareholders in the index. Saga announces Saga Origins publishing arm for Web3 games. Polygon Labs paid $4 million to host Starbucks' failed foray into crypto, as claimed by sources. Final Fantasy XIV on Xbox gets its own currency for microtransactions. Ewan McGregor says intimacy coordinator was necessary to film sex scenes with wife Mary Elizabeth Winstead. It's also about the crew. Dan Schneider says he is sorry for the pain he caused his TV staff. Suspected Russian data wiping acid pour malware targeting Linux x86 devices. Cyberattacks are hitting water systems throughout U.S., Biden officials warn governors. Pokemon resets some users' passwords after hacking attempts.
A pro-Trump attorney arrested after hearing on leaked Dominion documents. Donald Trump sues ABC News for defamation over a report citing rape case. Joe Biden says Donald Trump despises Latinos in pitch for key vote.
Trezor's official Twitter account was hacked in a suspected SIM swap attack. Ukraine arrests trio for hijacking over 100 million email and Instagram accounts. Users ditch the glass door, stunned by site adding real names without consent. Negative flows for Bitcoin ETFs, $642 million evaporated in 24 hours, and Bitcoin endures biggest daily price drop since FTX crash. Bitwise reveals major institutions will start investing in Bitcoin ETFs starting Q2. Citi and Brazilian Development Bank join Hyperledger Foundation.
EU's Borrell to propose 90% of frozen Russian assets should go to European peace facility. Rheinmetall to build a gunpowder factory in Romania. Russia will threaten Europe even after Putin's rule, says Latvian foreign minister. Armenia's prime minister says quick border demarcation needed to avoid new conflict with Azerbaijan. Top former U.S. generals blame Biden administration for chaotic 2021 Afghanistan exit. North Koreans shocked as Cuba establishes ties with South Korea.
A court rejects Italian government's attempt to remove lesbian moms from birth certificates. 9 months ago, Italian prosecutor demands cancellation of birth certificates for lesbian couples. German state of Bavaria bans gender-sensitive language in schools and other public bodies. Brazil's Bolsonaro indicted over alleged falsification of his own vaccination data, and Bolsonaro gave the order to issue vaccination certificates for himself and his daughter, Cid said in a statement. New evidence suggests the Iceman's tattoos were made using a single pointed tool. Trudeau government to stop sending arms to Israel once details are worked out, Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly says. An Israeli foreign minister slams Canadian counterpart's decision to stop sending arms to Israel. Netanyahu says, no way to eliminate Hamas without Rafah operation. Ukrainian drones have knocked out 600,000 to 900,000 barrels of Russia's daily oil refining capacity. Luxembourg joins artillery coalition and will buy drones for Ukraine. Russian, Belarusian athletes barred from Paris Olympics opening ceremony.
NVIDIA's latest AI chip will cost more than $30,000, CEO says. U.S. weighs sanctioning Huawei's secretive Chinese chip network. China-based Canadians stole Tesla secrets, U.S. prosecutors say.
Nokia tells Reddit it infringes some patents in lead up to IPO. After TikTok, EU to scrutinize US-based social media apps for data privacy, safeguards against AI. Microsoft is now blocking Russian firms from using its cloud services.
Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner says Gaza waterfront property could be very valuable. Cambodian Prime Minister bans musical vehicle horns to deter dancing. Far-right Austrian nationalist Martin Sellner banned from entering Germany. And Elon Musk replies to post by far-right Austrian linked to Christchurch terrorist after X account restored.
NVIDIA announces Project GR00T Foundation model for humanoid robots and major Isaac Robotics platform update. NVIDIA and Qualcomm join Open Source Robotics Alliance to support ROS development. NVIDIA wants to replace nurses with AI for $9 an hour.
Jimmy Kimmel roasts Donald Trump for still stewing over Oscars joke. Trump slams lousy host and Kimmel says I love that this bothered him so much. Recently, Trump hit Jimmy Kimmel, "This guy's even dumber than I thought." Stormy Daniels' documentary Stormy is now streaming on Peacock.
The Article 23, Hong Kong legislature passes tough new national security law. EU, UN criticize new Hong Kong security law imposed by Beijing. Beijing slams Britain, EU for criticizing Hong Kong domestic national security law, urges end to illusions of colonial influence.
Shell plans to divest 1,000 retail sites and shift to EV charging. Saudi Aramco CEO says it's time to abandon the fantasy of phasing out oil because the $9.5 trillion energy transition is on a road to nowhere. Over half of global commutes are by car, says Saudi. Ferrari CEO says its EV won't be silent like Tesla's, it'll roar with emotion. Audi will abandon its powertrain-based naming structure. Geely profit beats estimates, even as China's price war rages on.
Apple reportedly accelerating entry-level Vision Pro, and it could cost $2,000 less. iPhone 17 tipped to sport improved scratch-resistant anti-reflective screens similar to Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. NIST workshop on the requirements for an accordion cipher mode 2024 to develop a new mode of the AES that is a tweakable, variable input length strong pseudo-random permutation, VIL SPRP, with a reduction proof to the security of the underlying block cipher.
Ariana Grande's grandmother, 98, becomes oldest artist to chart on Billboard's Hot 100. Lady Gaga revives Jazz and Piano Vegas residency for summer 2024. William Shatner says that new Star Trek has Roddenberry twirling in his grave. DARPA picks Northrop Grumman to develop lunar payload concept. China launches Kuikia O2 relay satellite to support moon missions. SpaceX to sell the satellite laser links that speed in space communication to rivals.
Europe turns to the Falcon 9 to launch its navigation satellites. Boeing begins fueling Starliner capsule ahead of first astronaut launch. As Starship rival, Chinese scientists build prototype engine for nuclear-powered spaceship to Mars.
In the UK, barges and RAF bases more expensive than hotels to house asylum seekers, announced by the watchdog. Mexico says it won't accept deportees from Texas, as SB 4 takes effect. Homicides in U.S. dropped by more than 13% in 2023, FBI data shows.
UN Weather Agency issues red alert on climate change after record heat, ice melt increases in 2023. A U.S. Kleenex plant contaminated drinking water with PFAS, lawsuit says. Finland is world's happiest country for 7th year, claimed in a study. Israel kept the place in the opening 5 and Germany is no longer one of the 20 happiest countries. Also U.S. no longer in top 20 of world's happiest countries and is now behind Kuwait, Lithuania, UAE.
Trump asks the Supreme Court for absolute immunity in election interference case. Navarro becomes first Trump White House official to report to prison over January 6. Trump says he'd have to hold fire sale of properties to meet $464 million bond.
India prepares to start new LNG import terminal as demand rises. India's first battery storage gigafactory to start operating by October. Canada signs hydrogen deal with Germany. Sites need to shun Russian energy.
Federer-backed, the On sneaker brand to open first Hong Kong store. Unilever to spin off ice cream business, cut 7,500 jobs for cost savings. Airbus CEO says, Boeing's problems are bad for whole industry.
Years after 231 million% inflation, Zimbabwe eyes the gold standard. UK inflation falls to 3.4% in February as food price rises slow. US consumers pay average of $61 per month for video streaming services, claimed in a study. EU backs law against forced labor in supply chains. Most active stocks from March 20, 2024, Japan, NTT, ONTSU, TEPCO, Mitsubishi UFJ, Land Company, Hong Kong, Bach, China Tower, CCBC, ICBC, China Telecom. UK, Lloyds, Vodafone, United Oil, Virgin Money. USA, AMD, Tesla, Nvidia, Apple. BofA, list reflects the most actively traded stocks the time report was taken. Another drop in the ocean of AI, OpenSora, democratizing efficient video production for all, a fully open source project for video generation. OpenSora 1.0 supports a full pipeline of video data pre-processing, training with colossal AI acceleration, inference, provided checkpoints can produce 2S 512 by 512 videos with only 3 days training. As it is an initiative dedicated to efficiently produce high-quality video and make the model, tools and contents accessible to all. By embracing open source principles, OpenSora not only democratizes access to advanced video generation techniques, but also offers a streamlined and user-friendly platform that simplifies the complexities of video production. OpenSora provides training with 46% cost reduction.
CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA and partners release joint fact sheet, 4 leaders on PRC-sponsored Vogue Typhoon cyber activity. CISA releases 1 Industrial Control Systems Advisory for Franklin Fueling System EVO 555,000.
Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, March 12, 2024, Tuesday, March 19, 2024, Counter-Strike 2, Helldivers TM2, Dragon's Dogma 2, PUBG, Battlegrounds, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Registered Siege.
Apple App Store top free apps for the iPhone on March 20th, 2024, CBS Sports app, Scores and News. Max, stream HBO, TV, and movies. Threads, an Instagram app. Shane, shopping online. Top paid apps, Shatterrocket. Hot Schedules, The Wonder Week 75 Hard. Procreate Pocket. Top grossing Android games on Google Play US for March 20th, 2024, Monopoly Go, Royal Match, Candy Crush Saga, Coin Master. Top free Android apps on Google Play US, WhatsApp Messenger, TikTok, Shine Shopping Online, Temu, Shop Like a Billionaire.
Top free Android games on Google Play US of March 20th, 2024, Roblox, Left or Right, Magic Dress Up, Monster Never Cry, Monopoly Go. Top grossing Android apps on Google Play US, Google One, TikTok, Max, Stream HBO, TV, and movies, Disney+.
March 20th, 2024, Apple App Store top paid games on iPhone, Minecraft, Papa's Paleteria to Go, Papa's Freezeria to Go, Heads Up, Geometry Dash. Apple App Store top free games, Monopoly Go, Township, Wood Nuts and Bolts Puzzle, Roblox, Block Blast. Top movies on Google Play US of March 20th, 2024, Anyone But You, Oppenheimer, Dune, American Fiction, The Beekeeper.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of March 11th, March 17th, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English: The Gentleman, Season 1, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1. The Program, Cons, Cults and Kidnapping, Limited Series. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English: The Signal, Limited Series, Bandidos, Season 1, Queen of Tears, Limited Series. Furies, Season 1, Young Royals, Season 3.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of March 11th, March 17th, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English: Damsel, Irish Wish, Alone, Code 8 Part 2, Noah, The Backup Plan. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English: Art of Love, Cat and Dog, Murder Mubarak, and worship in Candatham. My name is Loki Wan.
Amazon bestsellers in Prime Video, USA from March 20, 2024, Anyone But You, The Beekeeper. Oppenheimer, American Fiction. Poor Things, The Zone of Interest.
Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global, from the week of Friday, March 8th, Thursday, March 14th, 2024, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love, Ariana Grande. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. End of Beginning, DJO. Carnival, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty Dolla $, Greedy, Tate McRae.
Apple Music Top Songs March 20, 2024, Get It Sexy Red. Carnival, featuring Playboy Cardi, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty Dolla $, Rich the Kid, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love, Ariana Grande. Whatever She Wants, Bryson Tiller. YouTube Music Charts, Global Weekly Top Songs for the week of March 8, March 14, 2024. Blink Bang Bang Born, Creepy Nuts. Terry Botten Mine Isa Uljahjaya, Raghav and Tanishq Bakshi and Aziz Kar. Kirky Madathapeti, Sri Krishna and Sahithi Chaganti. La Diabla, Javi, Koke Jiguli, Azoda Nursedova, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love, Ariana Grande.
The Daily Digest of March 20th, 2024, news on crypto, streaming, tech, politics, showbiz, AI, health and environment.